Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the co-committee today between the Cohoes IDA and the Cohoes LDC. Seeing that we have a quorum present here, we will go to the only item on our agenda, which is a review of the submittals for the RPs regarding the fire site marketing. So at this point, we will, Pete, if you've had a chance to go through, if there's anything we should know, or we'll just start an open discussion.
I think you could start an open discussion. There were two submissions. One is Berkshire Hathaway. Everyone should have copies. Ralph, I'll put something in front of you in a hot second. And the second submission
is
we're getting to
Realty One Key.
Realty One Key.
So on an initial review, the Realty One Key appears that they have signed all the proper legal documents, but have not attached any type of proposal for us to consider at this time. So at that point, I guess we'll show our focus on the second bid.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Thank you.
I think there's no question that Berkshire Hathaway is
Reputable.
Thank you. Reputable, capable.
I hope he doesn't go the other way with this.
No. They clearly are. I think that I'm going to look to Kate to tell me if she disagrees, but it seems like the commission percentage here at 7% is kind of in the middle of what I would expect. Like not high, not low. I mean, what do you think, Kate?
I think it's high.
You think it's high?
Usually it's about 6%.
I just said it, Rel stated 6%.
Yeah, sevens.
But do we have to consider what the services that we're asking them to render prior to any sale?
The Google style research that I did before the meeting basically said, it told me that on smaller commercial real estate, you should expect to see anywhere between 6 and 8%. That's what this is. This is not a $1 million plus sale for just the land. In all likelihood, based on what we've seen, right?
Agreed. As much as we all think of it that way.
It looks like it's 7%, but it also looks like it could be another 2.5% if the buyer is represented by a different agent. Is that right?
You see, usually that's a co-broke, so that means it's included in the 7, but the buyer gets 2.5.
So there was a new law passed. You might know this better than I, but typically they would share the fee, and now it has to be agreed upon by both parties in order to share that fee. So if I come to buy that property and I have my own broker and the listing broker is not willing to share that fee, I have to then pay that new broker. So
in legal to English, Kate, is this saying that they will or they will not?
I'm trying to read.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, this says they're paying 0.
so
They
they're
will
not going
pay a fee of 2.5% of the sale or exchange price. Broker's agent. I'll have to get some clarification on that.
I guess one question.
0 on the subagent. They're paying a co-broke of 2.5. So it's looking like they would get 5.5.
Okay, so it's out of the 7, it's not in addition to
I
the 7.
believe so.
Okay.
Do we feel through this RFP that we're asking to do more than a normal commercial real estate transaction would incur? I think we're hoping for more marketing than normal, or?
I would say it's probably on the high end, what you might normally expect. I would think.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to bring up for this, to see what you want to do, is to avoid everything we've all been through already with the submissions that we get. I think we should, whoever you choose, there has to be some criteria. Like, we don't want just a regular real estate contract here, I'm proposing to buy it for, whatever, 200,000. We want to know what the project is. So there has to be some sort of application that this realtor would have that would, we'll come up with it, but would have to give to anyone interested. And along with the proposed contract, we would need a bare minimum of description of the project, if you want drawings, kind of what you went back to Bonaquisti and said, can you, submit this to us? So the realtor would be the one, that would get the offer initially, and, but it wouldn't be complete and wouldn't come to you unless and until everything was attached to it. So
Okay.
that's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know what.
And can we also attach what we don't want?
Oh,
Meaning-
absolutely.
Meaning that
Yeah.
it can't be a strip joint, it can't be an adult business, yada, yada.
Sure.
Now Ralph's all voting yes.
Profitable business will
Hey,
take
you
it.
have a dance business?
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for that. I think that this portion, C, scope of services, under mandatory requirements, compliance with all applicable terms of the RFP. I think that in the RFP, it sort of gives some of that outline, but anything that you think is the right thing to put in there to make sure that this person is sort of swimming with the team here, rowing with the team.
Right, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're just gonna get
Yeah.
an offer to purchase,
Yeah,
and you're
sure.
gonna get oh, I'm gonna do apartments, or I'm gonna
Right.
do, and that's just not enough for
And you
you.
want to, we want to fully flesh it
No,
out.
it's a good point.
Sure.
And then I think at the last meeting, you all said that you were interested in doing it on a rolling basis. So when they came in, you would look at one, make a decision, and then if not, okay, next, or whatever. All right. So that being said, I mean, that's something we would prepare to, I don't think the realtor has to prepare it. So.
Okay. So that would be consummate with us choosing whoever.
Yeah, and the other thing I might recommend is you're free to do interviews too. So I don't know that, you just want to approve it without needing.
Oh, I was going to ask that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I think the next.
I want to make sure, they should have some basic ideas of what they're going to lead with or whatever, so.
I think it's probably, I think that makes sense.
No,
I think
absolutely.
that we should, well, it seems like we could do it as a co-development committee
Yeah.
meeting, and then if we just tell all of the IDA and LDC members that this is what the co-development committee is gonna interview.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we probably want to call that sooner than later, because technically the way we're doing everything this month, we're off the books off the calendar until next month. So we would probably want to call it special, set up a time for them to come in and then, which I have no problem with.
Yeah, that would be fine by me.
So we're comfortable moving forth, I guess, into the interview stage with the one technical proposal we received.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, according to the terms of the RFP, is you can waive, the inaccuracy of this and ask them to interview. You can do pretty much, I've left the door open for that. So it's up to you, because this is not a lowest bidder situation.
Right.
This is
Well, before I award anything, I want to see if you have something in common or we're on the same page, or, like any other business, you're either comfortable with the people or you're not.
So should we interview both?
Well, that's what I'm asking. If you
Oh,
want
okay.
to, you can. And then the follow-up is, please just submit something.
Oh, I would prefer to have two
Yeah,
options.
yeah, let's do that.
Give them each a half hour and,
And then they won't get complaints that you didn't interview
Correct.
both.
well, it's easier to do things before than after.
They're living in learn. Okay, yes. They're probably gonna come in right around the same, like, I don't think you're gonna see any huge difference in percentage.
Yeah, I
guess.
agree.
All right, and then, when are you gonna do the interviews?
I prefer sooner than later. Can we do it in 2 weeks, maybe, give them?
That's up to Pete. It's above my pay grade.
17th is 2 weeks.
I have no objection to the 17th.
Debbie was trying to get into the CODEV meeting, she said.
No, actually, yeah, I'm clean as a whistle on
It's
that.
live.
Can we do it at the same time, 3:45?
YouTube channel, just play.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So 17th,
April 17th, 3:45.
I won't.
Actually, we can make it anytime because we don't have a follow-up
won't be
meeting
here?
yet.
I'm away that week.
do you need to be here?
She keeps us
Trying to
on the
figure out what
rails.
this,
I try really
Tries.
hard.
I know.
that name, Realty One Group Key Commercial Branch, but the legal status is CB Select Realtors LLC.
Yeah, that's probably their group name underneath the CDC.
Okay. Which, again, that's locally, that's our friends at 621 Columbus Street.
Oh, it is.
Oh, no, they're not Prime, they left Prime.
Oh, they left Prime?
Yeah, they're.
But they still have maybe they still have their offices in Prime's building.
No, this is Plank Road, Clifton Park.
All right.
I just think it's an old website they haven't come off with yet.
Okay, but the CB Select Realtors LLC shows up at 621.
Oh, here it says 635 Plank Road.
Yeah. I mean,
well, that's
online,
the
but-
business name,
Yeah,
but that says they're part of, so I don't know if they're,
oh, maybe they're in the same building, that might be.
no, I think they are probably kind of like a sub of Prime Realty, but,
No, they're not.
They're
I know,
not.
no.
You asked.
They left.
okay,
I know that for sure.
okay.
What time would you prefer on that Thursday, if you're okay doing it without Kate?
The 3:45 is fine.
Is that feasible? Do you guys want to do it earlier? Do you want to make it?
Yeah, I mean,
is this?
that, we don't have a follow-up meeting, so it could be at 9 in the morning for all I care.
I don't care either.
What day is that?
Thursday the 17th,
17th.
or any other day that week.
Kate, is there a day that week that you would be around?
I'm gonna go ahead on the 14th through the 21st.
She doesn't take short times away. I get that kickback in the
That's
email
school
all the
break.
time.
Oh, I see.
Well, it is, yeah.
I'm
I mean,
going,
I'm fine the following week too. We could do it that Tuesday.
I'm going the 25th to the 4th.
That's
So,
the 22nd.
yeah, so
I'm good on the 22nd after.
Or-
Tuesday, the
As long as we
22nd?
don't make it in the morning, I have a doctor's appointment 11:30, but after, all afternoon, I'm available.
can we do it at like 3 o'clock that day?
Tuesday, the 22nd?
Shoot. I could move my doctor's appointment. I could do it Tuesday, the 22nd at 3.
All right.
Does that work?
Kate, am I notifying them?
Mhm.
How much time are we giving them?
Maybe a half hour each,
30 minutes each?
30
Yeah.
tops.
Okay.
And tell them to bring their, well, A game for lack of a better term, but,
Come present.
bring a
us what you do.
proposal.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be clear with the other one, obviously, they're a little different. Okay. All right, I'll confirm with everybody here for that after I touch base with them.
Excellent. Well, with that decided and no true action taken other than setting up the next meeting, is there anything else?
Make a motion to adjourn.
We'll take it.
Steve, motion.
I'll second.
Ed, second.
Everyone was in favor.
Okay.
Thank you.
In stream, end.